Hey everybody, it's Tarina. How are you guys today? It is Saturday, the 7th of February. And if you're watching this, you're probably on the replay. So just put hashtag replay in the comments. And I would love it if you just sprinkle this out. That'd be great. Today I am in an event called Bunnies and Springtime. I'm really excited. I appreciate Jen for having this event. This is a lot of undertaking for her, but she does such a great job, and we're so appreciative of her. Um, I put all of the info in the, oh gosh, I'm hearing myself. I put all of my info, all the info to the event in the description. Let's see if I show up here so we can sprinkle myself out. Um, a couple things. There is a drawing for a giveaway from Serenity Fair washi tape, and there, if there's the link to enter that. And then also, if you aren't part of the craft groups that this whole event is shared into, make sure you go over there. It's the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, and CCC Crafty Creator Community. They're all free. They're all free to join. And if you missed any of the people that went live today, make sure that you go and watch the replays. Before me was Tanya with Simply Monarch. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was just sitting there so enthralled. And I'm like, oh, dang, I have to go live. I had to catch myself. It was really cute. She was making some these cute cutout like carrots, really darling. And then after me is Marissa at Das Craft Boutique. And again, all of the replays are over in the three groups. So make sure that you go check those out. I've been in and out all weekend. Let's see if I could do this. And if you're hit, oh, there's Jen. Okay, good. I can see something. Yay! Just making sure. So I know that I'm live. Make sure you guys say hello. Let me know where you're crafting from or where you're watching from. If you guys don't know this, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. And again, that's my friend Jen. She is our fearless leader, and she keeps us in line. That girl is a busy, busy girl, and I appreciate her so much. So today, I am. Oh, you're so welcome. I just appreciate you, too. I'm glad I'm here. The last couple months, I've been wanting to. And hi, Kathy. Kathy is on later today, right? You're on two crafters from now. Super. Thank you for coming and for being here. I've been wanting to be a presenter. I'm in Jen's group, and I've been wanting to be a presenter, but if you guys don't know, if you guys don't know, we are grandparents, and we have six grandchildren and four children. Sorry, we have four children. We have four boys, and we've got six grandchildren. Three of our kids are married. And so, they run us crazy. Like we go all over and we do have two that live home, like two kids that live close to home. But our grandkids all live out of state. And so if we want to see our grandbabies, we got to go where they are. So, all right. Again, if you guys are here, make sure you say hello. My Facebook is not nice to me sometimes, and so sometimes I don't always see everything. I'm gonna, oh, that was my heat tool. I'm going to flip you guys around. Oh, I guess I should tell you what I'm going to be doing today, right? Hi, Miss Renee. How are you, my friend? Okay, so I got these, and these are egg cartons, and I'm always looking for something fun and exciting to send gifts for my grandbabies for the different holidays. And I thought these are so cute. And actually, we've got six grandchildren. And then we've got three bonus grandchildren that are stepbrothers to our grandsons. And so we include all of them. And so we're talking nine grandchildren, and we try to include everybody. And so I'm always looking for a way to send treats or goodies for the different holidays. And I found these egg cartons. Um, I don't think these were made for crafting, but I'm using them for crafting. I'm sure they were meant for somebody who has chickens. I do not have chickens. I live in California. We're not allowed to have chickens where I live. Hi, Miss Karen. How are you? Little Sister Chops, tell me what your name is. Oh, Kathy, thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. And I will try to see everybody's comments. And if I don't, you guys, I just know that I appreciate you. And I promise I will respond to everybody. Hi, Pam, how are you? Oh, thank you. And make sure you guys are following along. I do go live a couple times a week. I share projects all the time. And I craft every day. Ask my daughter-in-laws, I craft every day. Anyway, and I'm in California, if you guys didn't know. Just let me know where you're from. Luana, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, and make sure you follow all the crafters. This is what we do, and we love to share. And if you follow us, you get notified when we go live or when we share stuff. So I have two different sizes. I have two little granddaughters from one son, a little grandson from another, and then I've got the six boys at another house. And so I thought if I did like a couple of these, it would be really fun. I also like to make friends and neighbor gifts, right? And so I thought this would be super fun. And if you do craft events, this would be really fun to make and then fill and sell these as like finished goods. You're doing I am good. And Karen, I knew where you were from, but thank you for telling us. So it's later in the afternoon for you. So this one's cute. I didn't realize it had 6 egg spaces in it. So I thought that was interesting because it looks so tiny. But this one is 3, 6, 9, 12. This holds a whole dozen eggs. All right, you guys, I'm going to flip you around so you can see what I'll be doing. Let's go here. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. See, there I am. All right, you guys. I'm sorry you don't see my face, but you're going to see my hands and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to decorate the top of these guys. And I did pull my transfers out. If you guys didn't know, I'm a chocolate tour designer. I've been a chocolate tour designer for 9 years. Nine. That's a long time, but a great time. And I have loved every second of it. If you guys want the information on this project, you can also comment project and I will send that to you. And make sure you guys, like I said, follow along the 3 different crafting communities. We are all sisters, some brothers. Hi, Kathy. Oh, Massachusetts, snowing. Oh my goodness. You guys in the East, I am so sorry. It's going to be 75 degrees here in California. um, I love the snow and I love the cold, but I don't love to live in it. I lived in it for 7 years and nope, thank you. So if you guys, I did post I did post a video the other day on how I store my transfers. Our transfers are stencils. They're reusable silkscreen stencils. And these actually are 3 brand new stencils that we've got. I'm going to be using them, but I also think I want to use some of our old ones. Hi, Miss Yadi, how are you? Your project was darling. So this is one of my binders that I keep my stencils in, and these are all like the stencils from the past. I absolutely love keeping my stencils because for reasons like this, I love to be able to go back, and even though they're not available on my website, I love being able to use them in the future. And I also have like craft nights at my house once a month. And especially if we're going to be doing St. Patrick's actually this next month. And so I'm really excited about, I just pull my book out or my folder and I, myself or the girls crafting here can use whatever I've got. Thank you so much. I will be below 0. Oh, Karen, good thing you can craft inside where it's nice and warm. All right, I need to shut that because I need some light. There we go. Okay, so I've got these guys. I don't know. Internet is going in. My finger keep hearing. Okay, I'll keep my fingers crossed. So this one's a little bit too big, and so I'm thinking the little guys are going to need more pattern and not like a big design. Where these are A size transfers. And that will look really, really cute on one of these bigger ones. Okay. So let's see. Yes, crafting does help. We get rain, right? We get rain, and I don't like obviously being outside in the rain. All right, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna oh yeah, after the storm, negative, oh gosh, in southern Ontario. My husband lived in Canada for a couple years. He served a church mission up there in the Atlantic provinces in Canada, everything east of Quebec. So I'm just using one of our Chalkology paste. This is just bright white, and I'm going to just people can use whatever you want. If you've got paint, paint it. Paint it, baby. It's all up to you. I just happen to have my paste, and I like the consistency and the smoothness of it. You can use acrylic paint to paint your surface. Totally up to you. You could do however you want. And then I'll just let that sit and dry. I think I'm going to paint the top of these white. We're just going to start off that way. And I've got a couple, you guys, I had to order these in like bulk. Because again, I think they make them for people who have chickens, and so that they can put their eggs in these egg cartons. I'm a crafter, and so I have like I don't know 20 of each of these. So I might actually offer some bundles with these. So again, if you want any info on this, just put project in the comments, and I'll send you the info. And if I put a bundle together, then I will absolutely let you know if I do that. And even if I get over the side, you guys know I have my inker out here, so I do kind of like grunge the sides up of everything. It just kind of I started that when I was scrapbooking. It keeps like it makes everything like the border, like the outline, right? I didn't like the earthquakes in California. First one I felt was in. Oh my gosh, Renee, isn't that crazy? You know what's really interesting is California is not the only place that has earthquakes. I think we just have really big fault lines, and we've had a lot of damage, um, really damaging earthquakes. But there are a lot of states. In fact, who was it that just Montana? My friend Monique said she felt an earthquake. She did not like it. And so I know that being next to the ocean also um, exasperates the situation. And so I don't love earthquakes either. Now, what's really nice about where we live is although we do have a fault line that's not too far from us, I live in a little town called Wildemar. We do have a little fault line by us, but our house is built on granite. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, yeah, everybody has earthquakes. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna dry this really quick. Let me grab my heat tool. Yeah, it doesn't take very long for chalk to dry, and that's another reason why I love using my chalk paste. All right, I'm gonna do the easier one first. Now, before I put anything, oh, Edith, thank you so much. I appreciate it. When the ground moves under your feet, that's a weird experience. 90% of the time, Karen, I'm telling you, I am in bed when it happens, and so I can't tell you how many times I've been woken up by an earthquake. I'm using our surface wax. If you guys got some finishing paste wax, that would be great. Just I like to put, and even if you're doing over paint, I always put a little bit of wax over anything that I'm going to put my transfer, my stencil over. The back of our stencils are sticky, and I don't want it to pull the paint or the chalk paste up. So you just need to, and you don't want it thick, and you don't want it to be sticky. If I went to it with my fingers, it's too much, and so you just want to kind of buff it. It's like when you wax your car, you want it to be that smooth. Okay, let me just do this. And you guys, I'm just going like this. I'm not even really pushing hard. I'm just getting a little bit of wax on my surface. This one's a little more difficult to hold on to. I think the worst ones I've been in was the Northridge earthquake in like the 80s, the late 80s. I was in college. It actually threw me out of my bed. It's a little easier. You don't want to push because you don't want to put a hole in that. Again, guys, make sure that you're following along in the 3 groups. You can find replays of all of the 44 crafters this weekend. Really great projects. I was able to kind of pop in and out all day yesterday. They started too early for me because, again, I'm in California, and there's some gals like you guys on the East Coast, and I am not up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Nope, I was not. All right, I love this guy. Let me grab my fuzzy clocks. And anytime you have a new transfer, silkscreen stencil, whatever you want to call it, you want to fuzz it, and that just destickifies it a little bit. Hi, Miss Audra. How are you? Yes, that was the 7.9, Karen. It was terrible. It literally threw me out of bed. I whacked my head on my dresser. It was terrible. I think it was like an 88, I think 87, 88, something like that. And so what I'm going to do is I just know I was in college. And then after that, so in I was pregnant. My first 2 pregnancies, there was earthquakes. They're bad. Those were out in the high desert. Oh, thank you so much. Graceful, Faithful Creations, the Pouncy Bling Queen. Remind me your name, sweetie. Jen, I don't know how you do it. I'm telling you, you are amazing. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are crafters and you ever want to do fun projects and go live, make sure you contact Jen in one of the groups. Now I'm just going to lay this out and let's see. She does monthly craft events like this, and she's the queen of them. I am great, my sweet friend. 1987. Yes, Renee. So I knew it was not. I was in college. I just remember that. I graduated high school in 86, and so I knew it was something. So I'm just going to take yellow, and this is an easy one. So I'm going to show you an easy version. Grace. Oh, so Grace Faithful. That's very nice. That's easy to remember. Thank you so much. I do too. And what Jen is talking about is our older transfers. You couldn't see through them, and so you couldn't see like where you were the placement of them. And about 2 years ago, I think we got a new art director, and she made them. I just dropped paste. My paste jar. She made them clear because that was one of the things. We didn't like to have to have like a light table behind us. And so it makes it really nice for placement. Also, it's reusable. So if I didn't like that placement, I just pull it up. And again, because I use that wax, it doesn't pull up that paste underneath. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to scoop up some paste, and I'm just going to spread over where I can see the screen. Just going to smooth it over, and then you don't have to go over too many times. Anything left just goes back in that jar. Set that aside for a minute. And then we're going to pull this up. Cute. Guys, look how cute. Now, this transfer will be available on Tuesday. It's in the brand new spring collection. I am so excited, you guys. I'm going to set this aside, and then when I'm done, I'm going to go wash this with some warm water. I also do use some Dawn Power Wash on my transfers to get those clean, but a little bit of warm water will take care of that. All right, let me just use my heat tool so I don't smudge anything. Something. Here we go. We graduated the same year. Oh, I did not know that, Audra, but awesome. 86 is a good year. All right, and like I said, I do like to grunge it up. I use my little dauber. By the way, Audra, I love the shirt you just made. It is so awesome. That Nirvana shirt. That was so awesome. I'm just taking, you could use whatever ink that you want or paint. I just, like I said, I like to grunge them up a little bit around the edge. Now, you can see I didn't do anything else to any part of this. I just am doing the top. And then my husband and I went to the store yesterday and we bought a bunch of, it's very hard to find actually Easter candy because everything right now is all about Valentine's Day. All right, you guys. So that's done. Like that's super easy. That didn't take me any time at all. If I wasn't talking, I'd be able to finish that in less than 5 minutes. So cute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the mini one. I'm super excited. All right, so the other one I want to do, I want to do this guy. He's so cute. We're going to be a little more fancy. I'm going to get a couple of my tools here, my other kinds of tools. So that I can get into the little nooks and crannies. Now, this transfer I've used before. And so I don't have to fuzz it. So I'm just going to stick this on. Put him right there. And again, if I don't like the placement, I'm sitting down. I normally don't sit when I'm crafting, but I sat today. Guys, I'm feeling my age. I will be 58 next month, and I am feeling my age today. I have been doing a lot of work in my craft room. Oh, by the way, I'm in my craft room, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. I've been reorganizing my craft room and doing a lot of stuff in here. And today is the first day in probably 2 months, 3 months maybe, that I'm actually in my craft room. Okay, I'm gonna grab my camel out. I'm gonna start inside out. Okay, we're gonna do our little bun, and we're gonna craft. Let's see, I need to move that right there. That's better. We're just gonna. He's gonna be tan. My little bun's gonna be tan. Now, when you do multiple colors, like what I'm going to be doing, it does take a little bit longer, and that's okay. Let's see, I know the bunny's so cute. I have, like, again, I said I've been a designer since for 9 years, and he's similar to another bunny that we had 9 years ago. He was cute. So what I was trying to say is that because I'm using multiple colors, we're going to do something called paste and pull. And as I go, I don't want that paste to dry in my screen. I don't have to work super fast because my paste isn't thick, but I don't want it to dry. So as I am working, I'm just going to pull up the design a little bit and release that screen, if that makes sense. This is another reason why I love, especially getting all the holiday transfers that we offer, because I can save them and come back to them throughout the years. All right, so I'm just pulling up, releasing. Does that make sense? I'm releasing. Yes, they were on like a pink, I think they were on a pink transfer backer. In the beginning of Chalk, we had different color backer sheets or different color emulsions, sorry. And they were so cute. This is our multi-tool. It's kind of like our paintbrush, but it is a squeegee on the tip. Oh, the purple mermaid. Oh my gosh. I have so many different color transfers. Well, you know what? The more you do it, the better you get. And I'm not perfect. Trust me, I don't have to be perfect. You know, this is um, crafting is not a perfect sport, really. And I just do the best I can. And that's why I love having the different tools. Still right there. And if you're going for perfection, you're going to be disappointed. I gave that up a long time ago, trying to be perfect. Okay, so this is camel. This is one of my favorite browns. Set that aside. All right, this is our a brand new color called Lime Sorbet, and I'm gonna do all the greenery in this Lime Sorbet. You don't have to do 500 different colors, you guys. Don't think you have to. All right, you can just do a couple of different colors. Oh, you guys, that is so pretty and very good for the spring. How am I doing on time? Not too bad. Okay. Again, you guys, make sure that you are following along in the 3 groups. And I think I have I thought I had a detail tool in here. Maybe not. All right. I'm going to use a little brush. You can also use paintbrush. I don't exactly love using paintbrushes on my transfers all the time. It doesn't always turn out like I like it, but you absolutely can. I like to use a stiffer brush, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go through and brush in all the green. I'm going to avoid the floral part. Sorry, you guys, it's still early and I did take my allergy medicine, but it is still not working yet. It normally doesn't work until, I don't know, about noon. So I do apologize for sniffling. To me, my brush isn't as stiff as I like it, and so sometimes I have to go over a couple times. Trying to pay attention to you guys and do this and not go out the lines. I'm not a color outside the line girl. Yes, I think it is so pretty. It's a really great color. Sounds good too. lime sorbet. My house is a little noisy. My son and daughter-in-law are here and they're being funny, which I appreciate. I appreciate the fact that my house is not quiet. I love the laughter in my house. Having four boys and then going from four boys to empty nester, it is quiet a lot of times in my house. So I do appreciate the noise. But if you hear it, you'll know that I've got some kiddos here. They're adults. They're adults and parents. So not like I have littles. And see, I'm just going quite quickly. Yeah, game changer. I love okay, stencil brushes. Yeah, I love this. I did buy this to use on my stencils because it's a little stiffer, but it still isn't still not quite what I was looking for. We have a detail tool and it is a teeny, teeny, tiny squeegee. I used it and it's obviously in the kitchen and I didn't grab it before I came in here. I've been crafting in my kitchen, like I said, for a couple months because we've been kind of reorganizing my craft room. Now, if you wanted to do multiple colors of green, go ahead. Totally up to you. It would take a lot longer, and nothing wrong with that. Again, if I wanted to do that, I would have totally done that. I don't think it's necessary. I think this green is absolutely adorable. It's called Lime Sorbet. Again, like I said, it's a brand new color. It will be available on Tuesday. The Tuesday, right? Tuesday is the 10th. I had to think about it for a second. All right. And again, this is when I paste and pull, it just releases. It releases the paste from the screen, so it doesn't dry in the screen and then pull up. All right, let me see. I'm going to use, this is another brand new color. This is called Taffy. It kind of reminds me of our Couture Coral, but not. It's a little pinky. It's more deep. I think the color is a little more deep. All right. And I'm just using this for, again, using a brush, paintbrush. I love it too. I think it's so fun. I'm just going quickly. So pretty. Look at that. It just pops. Make sure you guys are over in the description. In my description, I did put the 3 different groups that everybody is being streamed into. So make sure you guys are going over there and checking out any of the replays. Make sure you're following along, not only in the groups, but give each of the crafters a follow because this is what we love to do. And most of us do a lot of projects live or we post them. You guys, that's so cute. I love the new colors too. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. And like I said, most of us go live a couple of times. We share projects all the time. So it's helpful when we have you guys following along. We appreciate it. And make sure you are in the groups because, like I said, Jen shares projects in the groups all the time. So many creators in there. And then there is a sponsor for today's or this weekend's event. It is they're giving away two $50 gift certificates for some washi tape. She was on yesterday. It was really pretty. Now, again, I could do different colors of pink if I wanted to, and but I'm not going to because I don't have a ton of time, and I just really wanted to make sure I get this project finished. But you could do one color, and it's still going to be so darling. I think that's it. Let's pull this up. The whole reveal. Oh, you guys, that is so cute. Oh my goodness, he's cute. Okay, I'm going to put my transfer on the backer sheet, and like the other one, we can just wash that off. I am going to put a little bit of Dawn Power Wash. If you guys don't know that, Dawn Power Wash is like a godsend. It's so amazing. You guys, he's so cute. Okay, let me put that to the side. Tools over here. I'm going to dry this off really quick again so I don't smudge it. Yeah, I am loving both of those colors. I just think they're really pretty. Now, camel's like one of our common core colors, but this is that lime sorbet and the taffy. I'm going to put a little bit of, let me grab out peony. Do you say peony or peony? That's always a debate. I'm going to put a little peony in his ear. Just in that line. Now I know I could use some whatchamacallit, cheek color. I'm just gonna use a little bit of peony. I don't know, just cute. It's cute. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Karen. All right, so this is peony, however you say it. It's just a fun light pink. All right, let me put this guy aside. So I did grab out, we'll do some more, but I just wanted to show you how I'm going to fill it. Like I said, my husband and I went to the store and we bought some candy, and I got into my Easter bins this morning, and I just grabbed out some Easter eggs. So I figured I would fill a couple and just show you how I would do. Oh, let me just dry the ears real quick. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Now I could get more fancy. Oh, you know what? The one thing I didn't do the around. Let me just do that. And again, if you guys want any info on this, just put project in the comments. And make sure that you're following the 3 groups that I put in the description. The colors that I used, 2 of the colors so far, and this transfer for the little chickies, that will be available Tuesday on my website. I just feel like it really like finishes the project. Like I said, when I scrapbooked all the time, I started doing that, and I know a lot of crafters do this as well. Gosh, my boys all have a bunch of scrapbooks. Their whole life is scrapbooks. So I just grabbed out some grass. I don't like that green grass stuff. I like the paper grass. And so I just grabbed some of that out and up to the side. And then I had to test them. I had to make sure that they were okay. So I'm going to give you my taste tester here. The Jolly Rancher jelly beans, I would give probably a 7 out of 10. They're better than, I like the big flavors of the jelly beans. And then just put those in there. Then I've got some Hershey's eggs. I'm not a big, I don't know. I would rather have things that are, if I was making these to sell, I probably would not put candy in them and let people, but I would probably include um, the eggs and just tell people that they have to fill the eggs themselves. But again, if you're a creator that sells finished goods, this is a great idea. Or like I said, if you've got neighbors that you want to take neighbor gifts to, grandkids, children, class people like a teacher, or if you're a teacher and you want to make these for your kids, or even have the kids make them for their families. I don't know. Can they make Easter things anymore at school? We used to when we were in school, right? Um, or if you're a Sunday school teacher, that would be super cute to have these for your little kids in Sunday school. Peony, and peony. I call them peonies. Everybody's different. The Cadbury, I did not love these Cadbury ones. Now, give me a real Cadbury egg. That's that, yeah. And I would probably also grab. Um, I like the Cadbury Milky Way eggs because I like Milky Ways. I'm not a big sweets, but I will eat some. M&Ms are a classic, so obviously some M&Ms. M&Ms are always a 10 out of 10. The Whopper eggs, I actually did not open those. But I did not get this. There was, like I said, the selection of Easter candy was not that great. So we kind of got what we got. And so I would probably, and like I said, I would make this for the 6 boys, our 3 grandsons and our 3 bonus grandsons. We would probably put an egg for each of the 6 boys, and then I put $1, $5 in it or something, and then put like some Cadbury eggs in here. Wouldn't that be cute? Isn't that darling? And then they each get a little treat. And our oldest grandson is going to be 13. He likes cash. Let's be real. Isn't that darling? I love that. Okay, so let's do a couple more. I did grab some. That wasn't that hard, and it only. I mean, right now we're at 45 minutes, you guys. That's not bad. And I didn't even eat a piece of candy. You guys. Okay, so let's put these guys to the side, and I would do this probably for the girls. Do a couple eggs each, or 2 eggs each, and then maybe like a Cadbury. I mean, the baby, really, her mom and dad would eat it because she's 3 months old. But let's grab this one out and show you another pattern. This is a new pattern as well. both of these are new patterns. Now, I would probably do this pattern on a bigger one because the eggs are kind of bigger, and I could get a couple of those eggs on an egg carton. But let's do this guy. He's cute, and you could even do this one on a bigger carton as well. But let's do this on a little carton. And like I said, gift ideas for everybody. Let's do white again as a base. White, I think, just makes everything pop, right? Like I said, the little Easter bunny guy that I just did, he's not available on our website, but the other transfers I'm showing definitely are. This one's not that I have to the side. I don't even think I showed you yet. But again, if you are a crafter, it's always nice to get stencils as they come out because then they retire. And if you see a project that you love, years from now or a year from now, you're like, dang it, I should have got that. And if you want to know how I store my transfers, my reusable silkscreen stencils, I did post a video on my page, and I think it's actually I think I shared it in the crafting network as well. Right. We are getting we've got about 15 minutes left, and like I said, after me. Make sure that if you are in the crafting network or any of the other amazing groups, that you just hit that refresh after me, and then you'll be able to see everybody after me, or even watch something new. All right, let me just dry this. Oh yeah, he loves gaming and what are those, the game money cards? I don't know what they're called, but they don't fit in an Easter egg. So I can give him cash. The boys are 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12. He's almost 13. They're all turning different ages this year. So, but sweet boys. But those older boys, they love their cash because they're all gamers. Again, I'm adding that surface wax. And you can definitely, if you had multiple of these to make, like I said, if you are somebody who sells finished goods or wants to make them for gifts for multiple people, start by painting the surfaces, whatever color you're going to do. And you could even do a color. Like you don't have to do just white. I'm just showing you white. And then you could do just white over top of a color. That would be so pretty. I probably should have done that. Yeah, but I still am going to be using. I'm going to be using that taffy and the lime sorbet, and then I'll just use the same coloring scheme that I did. All right. Again, this is another one of those transfers. This one is called Bunnies and Blooms pattern. Love patterns. That's another thing. If you don't have any of these transfers, even the older ones, use a pattern. Use what you got. Make it work. Tim Gunn, make it work. All right. So I fuzzed it. Yeah, I have, oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many patterns. So many patterns. All right, I just want at least one runny bunny in the middle. And like Jen had pointed out, it's really nice that I can see through my transfers so that I know where to place them. Okay, grab that camel out again. We're going to do that paste and pull just like we did before. All right. Got my multi-tool, which the multi-tool is half of our mini squeegee. If you guys saw me use this, this is our mini squeegee, and the multi-tool is half that size. As far as I can. Side. And even if you don't have all of the colors, again, use what you got. Have at least, a pink, a red, a blue, a yellow, a brown, a white, black. Because by adding white, you can always lighten up a color. Adding a little bit of black, you can always darken up a color. And again, make sure you guys are following along in the groups. After me is Das Craft Boutique. Try to remember everybody. We're going to lift, called paste and pull, so that it releases from my transfer. Okay. And I'm just going to run my finger along and make sure that the transfer is back down. Another thing too is make sure that you do cover up your pastes. You don't want those to dry out. Thank you guys so much. All right, I'm going to use taffy. Again, this is taffy. This is available on Tuesday. We're going to just do little flowers and taffy. Something else to notice about our transfer patterns. I don't know if you guys know this, but they are all repeatable. So you can lift them up and then replace them so that the patterns flow, if that makes sense. Repeatable patterns. I love that. That's something that they changed as well with our new art director. I absolutely am so grateful for them doing that. And again, just paste and pull. Hi, Miss Charlotte. How are you, my friend? How's the weather in Vegas? Henderson. I know you're not in Vegas. Okay, and then this is that lime sorbet. Also, what's the drawing for? That is for some washi tape, and it's like this custom, really beautiful washi tape. If you go in the groups, she did a live yesterday, and she showed some of her designs. Really pretty. I'm just brushing in that lime sorbet, and again, this color is also available Tuesday. Let's pull that real quick. Oh, I stuck my finger right in that brown. Lay that back down. How am I doing on time? Oh, I've got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Again, these are great for gifts for the kids, for special family members, grandkids. Like I said, we've got grandkids. We've got 4 sons, 3 daughter-in-laws, a girlfriend. And we love them all. All right, let's do the reveal here. Let's peel up this. So pretty. Oh, you guys, look at that. Do you see the detail? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, put my brush down, and I'm going to grab my backer sheet. The nice thing too about our backer sheets, one side is white and one side is yellow. You always want to put your transfer down, sticky side down on the white side. There. All right, I'll clean that after I'm done with some Dawn Power Wash. And then I'm going to dry this real quick. Right. It's over on it. All the groups are linked in the description. Hi, Anna. Thank you so much for sprinkling. It's in, playing with the washi tape. Oh, that's funny. Over in the Crafters Hive, the Crafting Network, CCC, all of those groups have the links of all of the replays. And if you go, but I also have the link in the description for the giveaway. Again, just going around the edge, this little dauber guy. Just kind of roughing it up a little bit. And again, it just makes it, to me, it just like frames. It frames what I'm doing. And if you guys want the info on this project, just put project in the comments. Let's fill this one. This little guy. Like I said, I like to use colored paper grass instead of the green grass. To me, I can recycle this too if I have too much. Grab a few eggs. And this holds a half dozen eggs. So if you've got, like I said, I would probably do 4 eggs in this one, and then have some treats and other things, and then maybe like a Cadbury egg or something like that. Cadbury egg or 2, or dollars. I don't know that Oakland. She's our 2-year-old granddaughter. I don't think she would appreciate money yet, but she likes earrings. She got her ears pierced. We had her ears pierced at 5 months, and her little sister will probably get her ears pierced as well. And so she definitely notices people's earrings and comments on them. Thank you, Kathy. And again, you guys make sure that after me, you guys go over to the groups that I've listed, and make sure you watch Gas Craft Boutique. Make sure, please, like and follow my page so that you are notified when I go live or post. And I do post every single day. And I also go live several times a week. I do have, if you want to be notified when I go live, comment live, and I will send you how to sign up to get notifications for my live. I send out a little text message when I go live. I don't spam you. Four more minutes. All right. I'm glad I got to finish 3 little projects, and I'll probably do a couple more. Because these are super cute. And like I said, I'll probably get some Cadbury eggs. Isn't that cute? Look how cute those are. And then this little guy right here. Really cute. All right, let me flip myself around here. Minimize myself. Where am I? Here I am. Hi. Hi, friends. Hi. Okay, so let me turn just a teeny tiny bit. All right. Hello. Hello. Okay. Again, here is the big one. If you put project in the comments, I promise to send you where I get everything. Sounds fun too. And I might even have some kits that I could put together for you. So just again, put project in the comments. Make sure to go to the description and enter for the chance to win one of the two $50 gift certificates for the WASI tape. Go to all the groups, follow the groups. Go look at all the crafts. They're amazing. And when you watch replay, you can kind of like skim through and watch. I like that too. Oh, here's the other one. And also to finish this off, I would probably take, let me just show you real quick. I've got my handy dandy tool, and I would probably take some tulle and tie a cute little bow around it to finish off. But if you guys haven't seen my ribbon wall, I also have a ribbon wall. So I would probably take like one of my thinner ribbons off my ribbon wall. I love my ribbon wall. Like I told you, we've been really putting together my craft room and making it just so. It doesn't have to be fancy, you guys. It just, when people know that you've made it, they know it comes from the heart. So you could add a little tag to and from. Oh, thanks, Audra. I appreciate it. So again, how cute, right? Super simple. Project in the comments. Go to the description. Follow all my crafty friends that are presenting today, tomorrow, yesterday. We all super appreciate it. My time is up, and I do appreciate Jen for including me in this event. Thank you for all of the other creators for presenting this weekend, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.